We purchased this building in 2008 on the very day that the stock market crashed in October. And the idea was it was right next to our building. We could use this to expand Flavor Man. So when we bought it on that terrible financial day, we just sat on it for a while. And because we didn't want to put money into this building for storage, or we had some other ideas for Flavor Man, but none of them were that great until we went to that ADI conference in Portland and got the idea, and we thought, well, this could be the building for that idea. What I found was a conference full of people who were interested in building and running their own craft distilleries with all kinds of questions, all kinds of questions and all kinds of money, but nowhere to get anything answered. And I thought, hey, we could put together some kind of a business in Louisville to show people how to open and operate their own distilleries, their craft distilleries. So the idea came out of a trip to Portland, Oregon.
There was no model out there. There wasn't another distillery school that had done this, and we said, oh, so these are the things that need to be included. So it was a real process to figure that out. So of course, kind of our initial focus was, okay, we got to learn how to run this thing so that we can teach people how to run it, and we got to find people that can come in and teach that side of it. Other topics that we knew that were going to be really important were compliance, licensing, those types of legal must-haves that you don't really have any option but to do. And then we realized that there's obviously a branding component to it, a retail, how do you get this stuff on the shelf? How do you sell it? What's going to be involved? Packaging. So we had smatterings of that, and then it was about getting out and meeting people at trade shows and through industry contacts that were interested in teaching, that would be good at teaching. The first class was very exciting. We'd put a lot of work into it, and we were scared to death. Everything was new, so it was madness, and it was all very, very exciting.
So we've done a lot of natural expansion off of the 6-day Distiller Course. There's only so much time in a week to put in all these different topics we want to talk about, so sometimes people need to know more about barrel aging or whiskey production or fermentation. So we made multi-day classes of that, and those are really good natural extensions.
I think we went to I think it was the second class Moonshine University ever put on. That was I think that was in 2013. So our building was probably under construction or getting close to being under construction. We had formalized all the design and approvals and things. But we were looking to just learn as much as we possibly could to arm ourselves, to be prepared, for what was to come. And that was just an incredible experience. I don't think any of us envisioned where we're at today. Again, our thoughts were, we could make a good living just selling out of Gatlinburg. We had no idea that we would be in distribution like we are now and growing at the speed that we're growing. So it's been pretty exciting.
Laura Johnson out of You and Yours in San Diego. I remember when she came through class, she was passionate and energetic, and she had such a different business model that I don't want to say we were worried, but we're like, okay, well, there's no real model you're following here. And she didn't care about selling it outside the distillery at first. She's like, in California, I can have a cocktail bar. I'm gonna sell everything I make by the drink out of my location. Okay, and then cut to when she opens, top-rated cocktail bar in San Diego, can't make enough spirits to supply your own bar, and selling it by the drink out of your own bar, your margins are a lot better than going through the 3-tier. People come through here and they think there's only one way to get in business. I've got to buy a still, I got to do this, and they don't realize that, one, how much a distillery costs, and how much work it is. And really all they want is a brand. And they learn that that's an option. You can just have a brand. And working with someone like Flavor Man is a great way to do that without having to spend untold millions and years of your life building a distillery.
So all in all, people come here and, we can do more business with those folks by consulting with them on a distillery and their beverage, or taking them to Flavor Man and doing something with if it's carbonated or if it has flavors or colors, other things in the beverage industry. So it's always been an education center with a twist.